You sure about that? It says it's working for me. But you're right, there hasn't been any chatter. Don't know why. It is scheduled but not live. That's so weird. It's working for you? I didn't touch anything. So weird. Now it works? Dude, I swear, like, I did not touch, like, anything. Is it possible for it to go, like, live super late? Went live, like, a minute ago? What the hell? Bro, like, I went live at the same time as Twitch, like, 20 minutes ago, bro. What the fuck? That's so whack, dude. Like, I literally went live 20 minutes ago. The stream just started? That's crazy. Ew. What am I doing for this stream? Testing greatness. There you go. Unfortunate. He lost HP, the boss will kill him? Yeah. Excited for any upcoming games? Yeah, there's this game called The Elder Scrolls 6. uh, I'm looking forward to that. Seriously though, like, there's no game that are coming out that are interesting. I'm having fun with Fallout 4 though. Dude, I just survived the fucking mini nuke in Fallout 4. Like, I had like a raider with a fat man like shoot like a mini nuke at me, and I heard the little when the bullet flies in the air, and I just ran. I just beelined like in a random direction, and I took some splash damage, but I survived it. And then I heard another one, and then same thing happened. I just kept running and took some splash damage, but I survived it. I was so happy. You've been playing a lot of retro? Yeah. No way you survived too. I know, dude. Like, I mean, to be fair, like, I made this character like in order to survive like explosives, because like doing a permanent run in survival mode is so threatening that you have to put like every chance you can get on your side. I was wearing full power armor, but I mean, so far until that point, like, it didn't really matter if I had power armor or not, because every time I got hit by an explosive before that, it just one-shot me through it, full HP and everything. Although now it's the first time that I actually leveled up endurance all the way to max. And like, endurance in Fallout is basically your HP. And like, how it works is you get like increase HP for each level the higher your endurance is. So it makes a big difference for your HP pool. And your HP pool is basically very important because it helps you resist pretty much anything. So big focus on HP for this one. I think it helped. Yo, Alluvial, how you doing, bro? Where are we? Never know this map, honestly. I think this is the right way. Been good, just working. Well, have fun at work. That thing, that's never fun to hear. You hate this labyrinth? I think it's actually a fun map when you PvE through it, but invading through it is painful, mostly because it always gives you like the worst spawn with... I mean, the indicator is there, right? But the way the map is laid out, it really doesn't help. Like, you have to get lucky almost in order to get anywhere near the enemies and stuff. See shit, bro. This is brutal. We got frame trap between the blast and the pada. Where is that? I mean, again, like, what's unfortunate about these is, like, these people are really bad, but... you know, it doesn't really matter. This game really caters to them. Like, in this situation, honestly, again, not much I could have done more than that. And V1, it's a different story. Yeah, exactly. Like, what I would have needed there is some PvE to, like, have somewhere to back up to, like, to reset. Because the moment you start taking damage there, like, there's no way to ever, like, reset. Like, you're constantly under pressure from all three of them. See, like, we lost our runes there, but not really sure if I'm at the right spot to attempt to invade back. Either way, though, it's very possible that they don't have the tongue anyway. Remember G, you can horse here? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I never used the horse. We got two, like, nasty, very, what's the word for it? Like, very sneaky invasions where it looked like nothing and then just started getting chased down by Padas. Both, like, two invasions where you basically, it looks like you're fighting PvEers, but you get ambushed basically by some insane aggression and frame traps. Like, the sort of invasions that are manageable, but you need to know in advance what you're up against, basically. You can't, like, because the moment you run in there, it's basically GG. But yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to reinvade them, unfortunately. When you see a guy in a dress, you assume they're PvEers. Yeah, exactly. I mean, same here. Like, when I first saw these guys, I was like, alright, let's just start L2ing. Activity is going to pop off when Tarnished Edition drops in 2040. So true, dude. The difference between this one and the last one is we managed to have BHS out, so that allowed us to survive a little longer, but we still got frame trapped either way. Between the Great Sword Blast and the constant running attacks. This is crazy, dude, like... Like, these scrubs are devolving. That's crazy, like, actually crazy. God. That's a backstab. This is actually so dangerous. What is going on today, man? Like, these PvEers are fucking trying to sink at me. Insane parry. Bro, like, this game is keeping me on my toes. Like, holy shit. Like, these invasions are actually nasty. Dodging mini nukes in Elden Ring? For real, though. Like, god damn. Like, again, like, facing PvEers, but... like, basically, you can die at every turn. PvEers training on Deep Night got better. I mean, they clearly did not get better, but at least they're spamming more. Maybe that's my karma for using Swift Slash today. And that's how it works. Tarnished Edition has you worried? Why? Why would it have you worried? Like, the game is not gonna get worse than what it is right now. Like, and it's, in fact, it's not even going to change. Like, Tarnished Edition is not gonna change the game whatsoever. It just adds a few, like, I mean, you could almost call it cosmetic at this point. I wanted to finish him by spamming, but I couldn't. It's unfortunate. And before it's DLC, I mean, they call it DLC, but just a few things. Guys, don't get your expectations up for Tarnished Edition. Like, you're all going to be so disappointed. Like, guys, look at how... like, just think about it logically, right? Tarnished Edition is actually, like, at the base. It's just a re-release for the Switch 2. And you know how the fucking Switch 2 turned out, right? Like, we saw the performance that the Switch 2 has. Like, you really think they're gonna pull off some effort to, like, make a DLC content for the new arrival of the Switch 2? Like, do you actually believe that? Of course not. Like, with the amount of optimization they gave it, it's not happening, guys. Like, what we're getting for Tarnished Edition is straight up what they've announced. You know, a few weapons, few armors, new classes, you know, horse skins, and 17 FPS. That's what you get. Come on, camera. No, we don't have time. I didn't even have time to set up. Actually frame trap between the two as well. That gave me time. Oops. Oh, these guys are such scrubs, dude. Like, seriously. I'm gonna need that teammate help, like, as soon as possible. Teammate is useless. Need to reset. I finished him, but he was pretty much guaranteed to die. At least we managed to have all our talismans. That's the positive here. Now I need to go back in, though. If you're invading in here, don't engage until you have like a teammate. It's kind of pointless. Otherwise, you're just gonna get chased down by two people. Gonna need to regroup with teammate. Hey, I mean, the scrubs are there. They're watching the stream, so they knew when I was coming. Blake teammate is watching the stream as well. You're here? Yeah, I mean, you're here, but I don't see you anywhere. Like, in order for us to have a chance, like, oh, you can't just engage like that by yourself. Otherwise, it's pretty much GG. I think I might die. Well, I mean, we didn't really miss out on much, to be fair. It don't off the tongue as I died. Yeah, I mean, these guys are pretty ass. It's just, that's my fault there. Like, I felt like in a rush to come and help you, and because I haven't been playing in a while, like, I'm just playing a little sloppy. Where is it? This guy's lagging. Holy shit. Holy shit, net. Holy shit, net, dude. Guy's lagging everywhere. Oh my god. Oh, that Phantom is lagging. We need to block him afterward, like his net is insanely ass. Catch his name first. Yo, what is that jump attack? Sorry, Yankers. Outplayed and saved. don't you let them win? They earned it. Phantom's net is actually so ass, like he's constantly skipping. Insane animation. The host is lagging too, actually. Only the Phantom with Whip isn't lagging. Oh my god, insane. Can't punish him to the other guy. Wow, dude, that what a fitting end. This guy's net was just beyond ass though. My router is close to my PlayStation though. It's right on top of it. Do you know the lore behind the giant hand? Yeah, you know, the fire giant was feeling a little lonely because Marika was too tiny. So he created this giant hand to keep him company. Is that it, Mongoose? Did I get it right? Hashtag lore master, exactly. I wanted to turn around. Chopped in half. Oh, he just got summoned. He's basically invulnerable. Stuck between the two. He did a lot of damage. Bro, Wi-Fi moves at the speed of light. Why would I use an internet and convert my signal to electronic instead of light? Oh, man. Nice view here, though. Look at that. That's a pretty cool scenery. At least we know what's up here. At least I won't have to waste my physic. Didn't know I was a lore tuber as well. Yeah, dude. Pretty, it's pretty well known in the grander circles. You'd love to see a force skill. I forgot how force works in this game. They're so thirsty. No clues coming in, Thunder's Stung off? It could be. I mean, if Thunder's Stung is off, I'm just gonna, you know, get away from here, but... Oh, fungus? Think you're in? Doesn't show in the recent players though. What's the host doing? I mean, they're both camping the ladder right now. Yeah, I think they don't have the tongue active. No one can join. Alright. I'll be right back, guys. All right, we are back. Sorry about that. Dream King or Tarnished Edition on Switch 2? What's Dream King? Back from the groceries? Yeah, exactly. Why? And I'm yawning like crazy. Sorry about that. God damn. Is Duskblood on the Wii U as well? I mean, it should be, right? What's up, baby turtle? How you doing, bro? Come on, my little minions. They're backing off. Okay, over there. That's smart. He dropped. He actually, like, saved his teammate from getting hit. Camera moment. All right. I mean, I can't really... Now we have some reinforcement. Insane. Probably best I heal up. Probably gonna attempt to resummon. Oh, come on, I actually aimed toward them. Camera fucked me up. Oh, my little guys. They're immortal here. Bro, they suck, but man, I just keep getting frame trapped today. It's crazy. I think I would have preferred a different weapon there, honestly. I think it would have been an easy picking if we swapped weapon. I couldn't, like, spam Swift Slash because of the Greatsword. We should have won that one. I mean, these guys were ass. That one is one that we should have had, honestly. Like, both of them had hyper armor, so I just couldn't, like, aggress as much as I wanted to. And switching to something that stunned then would have been probably, like, easy money. But you have Gain versus Aspinall? Come on now, like, Gain is not gonna beat Aspinall. No, BHB is not mid, but, like, this isn't a 1v1. Like, Invasion's weapons are not the same as dueling weapons. Like, as an invader weapon, BHB has, like, these gimmicks that can be useful, like Swift Slash spam, but if you're facing against hyper armor, like, it's not gonna do you any good. And also, like, I'm not using a build that has high damage on BHB. Like, we just strapped it on the strength build. No, halberds have hyper armor when two-handed. No, they don't. They do, sorry. They do have hyper armor. Alright, well, we'll see where they are. At least we found them. Fight. Oh my god. Yo! Did we block him quick enough? Holy shit, net. Could be above. I think they are. Yeah, they are. The option to report a message isn't available for stickers? That's so funny. I didn't know that. Yeah, I don't engage in messages. Not anymore. Wasted content? I'm not about that. Aw. Sometimes people leave rage comments on your Steam profile, you leave them there. Yeah, a lot of people seem to like look at like hate mail as like a badge of honor. I don't. It's just that one guy, like, you know, the one we looked at last time, that was just so unhinged that, you know, that one, I could rewatch it all day just out of sheer fucking amazement. Hate mail is funny. I guess it can definitely be funny, that's for sure. But I prefer the idea of, like, not spending time, like, reading hate messages and, like, spending energy replying to people, reading to what these people have to say. I feel like it's better that way for both of us. You sent me one yesterday? Good. If you sleep well, yeah, exactly. It's not even about encouraging the behavior, it's just... You know, I've been playing games for long enough to know what it is. And I don't really miss it particularly. Like, after having turned off, like, communication, I never really felt the need to go back. God, dude. This is fucking... Can't fucking get a break here. Here, he's lots of spam shit. Oh, he's latent. Very latent, even. Like, no damage. I feel like, I'd want to play with a Colossal today, like, given how, like, people are playing and spamming. Out of stem. Oh my god. A lot of input even in that sequence. I didn't say it, but... Yeah, this guy's latent as shit. I gotta say, getting mad and crying in another man's messages over a video game is quite something. And Marco, I'd like to think I've grown over that. I've never really been the type to send messages, but even entertaining that, I'm not about. But why Swift Slash in this game? That's another good question. I don't know. Also, keep in mind, you know, I don't need to reply to messages on PlayStation. I already have YouTube. You know, there's already people that send these same messages on YouTube anyway. That's already public, so you don't need to share the hate mail. Everyone sees it. Why don't you stop using toxic meta setups and have fun? Well, we used a lot of bad weapons recently, and Swift Slash is one of those things that I've never really like gotten around to play with it. Like, you know, we played with it a tiny bit when it was broken and launched, but like now with the nerf and everything, I never really got into it much. To fight. Oh, I know you. Come on, PvE, we got this. Adopted my ass. Wondering if I'm doing a specific build or just having fun. Well, my build is always the same. I'm just trying out different things pretty much every stream. I know Swift Slash is broken, but I never gotten around to playing with it, so it's nice to witness like how little effort it takes to use that thing. Like, it's always interesting to try stuff, whether it's broken or not. Like, a few streams ago we did like double great swords and that was complete ass. Like, it was really bad. You know, it's just different here and there. Like, not so long ago we did Zweihander. That was fun. I mean, not the best Colossal, but certainly the coolest. I always get destroyed by it. Yeah, I'm not even using like a good build for it. Like, this is clearly like either a Fate or a Dex weapon. But I didn't want to bother like switching my build, so I just strapped it on my string build. So it does like subpar damage and it still melts, so it is a very like autopilot weapon. Like, you don't need to do much with it to do damage. The ashes do all the work for you. At least Swift Slash is only available in a bad weapon. Oh wait, yeah. Yeah, back end blades are nasty, honestly. Especially in 1v1. You know, a good weapon for invading is never really like a one-on-one translation to a good weapon for duels. Like, both of them are very different in their characteristics. Weapons that are good at safely chipping tend to perform very well in duels. Whereas in invasion, usually you want the big damage. That's what you want. You want the big damage, you want priority. You want to be able to kill someone quickly when you have a short window. From my experience, I tend to really like Colossals for invasions. Like, Colossals seem to be very good invasion weapons, especially the double bleed crushers. That thing was nasty. Alright, let's try to prevent him from killing the boss again. This poor guy. Poor guy. We're just preventing him from doing the boss. Although, guys, do you open yourself to get invaded if you summon an NPC? From your setups, what's your favorite weapon to invade with? That's a good question. Honestly, I've played with so many setups that I have a hard time like finding a favorite. I think for the longest time, my favorite weapons, like not for invasions, but in general, were Power Stance, Great Lance, and Kestis. But right now, honestly, I wouldn't really be able to tell you. There's a lot of like fun setups to invade with. Namely, like, Scythe is a lot of fun to play with. Honestly, like, Double Crushers was a lot of fun. Like, there's a lot of setups that are fun, and I'm having a hard time, like, thinking of a favorite. Oh, I traveled like a little far. Oh, that reached. You know, like, I don't know if it was last stream or the stream before that, we did double Great Hammers. That's a lot of fun to play with, too. There's a lot of fun setups, man. Two-handed tally was a mistake. I don't think it was a mistake, but there's certainly weapons that are like made unbalanced with two-handed tally, like, you know, TS is one of them, like probably Shamshir. You guys know the drill. Rip Shunter. I don't miss Shunter. Like, Shunter Hype Armor was completely brain dead. I mean, Hype Armor is still brain dead. That's the thing. Problem is, fucking Shunter was perfect at launch. Like, they just fucked it up. Like, Shunter at launch was, like, in the best... Shunter at launch was, like, what should be the best weapon in a game. Like, something that takes skills to use, not free. You know, have to free aim. Damage is not insane. Have to sacrifice the Ash if you want, like, the greatest moveset. It was just, like, the pinnacle of what a good weapon should be. But after that, like, when everyone started using it with the broken Hype Armor, like, I have no sympathy for the coping of, like, people that were using Shunter, like, on the last pack when the Hype Armor was just completely ridiculous. Like, you could just, like, brain deadly trade with, like, play with zero. Like, it was one of the most skillless weapon, for sure. What patch was that when you could infinitely trade Hype Armor into each other? Yeah, I think it was 1.10. The last one before this one, I think. Like, before the major one. I said the last one. I don't know which one was the last one. I mean, don't get me wrong. Hype Armor is still in a bad spot. But for the most part, you know, with the nerf to the... like, guys... For those of you wondering, like, the Serpent Hunter crouch attack had, like, Hype Armor start on, like, frame fucking 6 or something like that. Like, you could literally reaction trade, like, Katana R1 with Shunter Hype Armor. Like, with the crouch attack. Like, you could just stay crouch and just reaction trade, like, a Katana R1. And your Hype Armor would kick in faster than you'd be able to get stunned. I think it was sooner than 6. It was, I think it was 6 or 5. Something like that. Same thing with Storm Stomp. You could do the same with Storm Stomp and Storm Assault. Like, that shit was very bad. Now it's the fucking R2s. Like, Great Sword R2s, that shit is stupid as well. Like FromSoft like fixes an issue, but they don't really understand why something is a problem, so they repeat the same like issues elsewhere. At least though with the Greatsword R2, it's not an attack that's like stupid strong, like Shunter Crouch attack was stupid strong. Not miss frame 1, Storm Stomp, Storm Assault. It was not frame 1, it was frame 5, I think, but that's pretty much, like, that's really almost the same. Now, instead of that, you have Blind Spot, which technically acts very similarly because, just like them, you can reaction trade with it. Bro missed his friend revival. Oh, thanks for the delivery. Welcome. Bro, it's just mashing there. The host went down like a package. Once of trash talking Swift Slash, I see your opinion has changed. That's some low IQ comment. Sorry about that, but it's just true. I don't even know if this is serious or a bait, but I'll bite anyway. No, usually I still think it's broken, but you have to try it to like see the extent of it at least once and never play with it. But at least have to try it once to get a proper opinion on things. Otherwise I'll stay ignorant just like you. In order to know something is broken, you have to play with it and against it. Well, actually you don't have to. Sometimes it's very easy to see. At least for me. I know for most people it's not. Like, you know, when Armored Core launched, like, I could clearly see that the lock-on mechanic made no sense, but got roasted for it, and then the game came out and the PvP scene is dead because, you know, that lock-on mechanic actually can't work for PvP. But with all of that said, it's always better to have, like, first-hand experience, get a proper look on something. How do you feel about Swift Slash now that you're the one using it? I mean, it's very free. Like, you can throw it out there without really any thought process involved. Like, I've been mostly mashing it throughout the whole stream. Like, you just use it at any range. There's no spacing involved. It's very safe. It hits behind guard too. Like, stuff like that, you know? Look at that. Like, was there, like, any thought process that went into this battle? No, not at all. Were these people good? No, they were not, but I'd still have to work a lot harder with a lot of different weapons. Like, if I was using, like, an axe, like, I've had a lot of fun using the axe. The axes in general, you know, like, recently, like, I still have to outspace people. You know, try to time a roll catch, you know, do some maneuvers in order to win against, like, pretty much anyone. Whereas with this, like, I did nothing. I didn't think about anything, didn't think about a roll catch, didn't think about range. All I did was, like, L2 in the general direction of the players. That's it. That's all there was to it. And so that's how I feel about the weapon. It's very brain dead. And I didn't, like, I thought that when they nerfed it, I thought that it was, like, a lot worse than what it is. But now that I'm playing with it, I realize that, holy shit, like, I'm not even using a build made for this shit. And it still does, like, stupidly strong. Which is quite surprising. Or unsurprising, depending on how you look at it. Your favorite clip was me L2ing, spawning in Nightreign, clicking Wave of Darkness 4 times. Like Steel being edgy when using Swift Slash. Oh yeah, that was actually pretty funny. I like that too, honestly. Like, he went full character. Where are we going here? I'm not really fond of this place to invade. Let's just respawn. There you go. All right. Insane fight, guys. Absolutely insane. What the fuck, dude? Oh, god damn it. I didn't even know the host would be there. That's so funny. I was about to, you know, I was buffing up and jumping down to the other guy. How did they even get this far? The power of friendship? Vale, I don't think you were there earlier, Vale. Vale, I survived a fucking mini nuke in my game right now. Like, you know, like we talked about last time, like, I looked up, like, some of the areas where you can find, you know, NPCs or enemies that have, like, fat men. And I looked it up in advance, and, like, I knew this outpost had one, but, like, I was like, I'm gonna sneak up on this guy and kill him. And then, of course, I do a long-range sneak attack. And the dude, like, barely takes any damage. And so I'm like, oh, fuck. I see him, like, pulling the fat man, like, over his shoulder. I was out of stam there. I wasn't sure if I was gonna go backward or what. Let me actually finish that taunt after that. Might be dead here. There you go, that's good. Let's do a little maneuver here. I don't want to jump behind, actually. Oh, that would have been it. What do we do? I think we double eel. Yeah. Oh, come on. Alright. Okay, so let's finish that taunt on Fallout 4. Yeah, they were too aggressive. I couldn't do anything there if I didn't have hyper armor. It's wild to you that they let you invade these spots. I mean, it's completely brain dead. Like, FromSoft didn't put like any thought process into these things. Like, they don't give a shit. Like, they genuinely don't. All right, so I did a sneak attack on that guy that had the mini nuke. Then he pulls it out after I hit him because I did like P damage to him because this is survival mode. And for those of you who just got there, like, I'm doing a permanent death survival mode playthrough in Fallout 4. And then I pull up to that guy, like, we're still a little bit far, so I pull up with, you know, the laser rifle, get a headshot on him from long range, but the guy is actually in power armor, so he barely takes any damage, and then pulls out the Fat Man, which is the mini nuke, and then as soon as I see that, I start running, and then I hear, you know, the sound that the mini nuke makes while it's airborne and they shoot at you, and I just beeline in a random direction. And then the explosion hits the ground. I take some splash damage, but I don't die. And then I hear another one. And then same thing, I just keep running. And I take again some splash damage, but I'm still alive. And so I survived both mini nuke's attacks, and I think he had no ammo after that. So I survived both mini nuke, and live another day to tell another story. But that was a pretty tense moment. My first Fat Man encounter. Yeah, the mini nuke whistle is indeed pretty terrifying. Yeah, I got a Fat Man in first. Seriously though, that's very dangerous. Although, like, right now, Vale, I have like my endurance maxed out. Like, I reached level like 30 or 31 now. So I'm much deeper. I have some explosive shielding on my armor as well. And I have the Lone Wanderer perk, but I like to adventure with a companion for the dialogue and the roleplay. Because even though this is a permanent playthrough, I like to roleplay a little bit. You know, play as if the character, like, his action made sense, not just like beeline to one objective optimally and stuff like that. Like, oh man, these people need your help. You need to help them first. Chopped in half. Oh, I feel like that was latent. All right, let's reset that. Do this. Yeah, this guy's latent. Yep. Yeah, it's not as fun only having dog meat. Yeah, exactly. Like, I like to, you know, use different companions, like, hear their dialogue. Like, for instance, I think the best written character in the entire Fallout 4 game is probably Nick Valentine. So, like, when you have his dialogue, it's like the game feels more fun. And it's, you know, there's other, like, interesting characters too. I also, like, I want to get to a point in my game where I do the Mechanist DLC. The one where you, you know, you basically, like, beat the robots and then you can build them afterward. And I want like a robot companion that is basically like these walking sentry tank. You know what I mean, right? Like they're basically like fucking walking fortresses. Like I want one of those to like walk around the Commonwealth with one of these, and I'm pretty sure those count as a companion. But yeah, it's definitely more optimal to play with Dogmeter solo because you get the Lone Wanderer perk, which is the best perk in the entire game, which gives you like 15% damage reduction on the first one and then 30% damage reduction on the second one. Not like damage resistance, which is like points. No, damage reduction, like straight up percentage. Basically, like you take 70% of the damage you would otherwise take, which is huge. Like that is massive. That's massive. But on the other hand, you know, having a companion, you get another source of damage with you. Like right now, I'm basically playing with Paladin Dance, and him in his power armor and his laser rifle, he basically never goes down. He's just like always attacking something. He doesn't have the best aim, but he certainly is useful. It's very easy to have a companion like that when you're facing enemies that are like kind of tricky. Like sometimes the mosquitoes in Fallout are pretty dangerous. It's nice to have a companion if you're fighting mosquitoes. Oh, also Vale, I don't know if you're still there. I just did the quest, like taking over or taking back the castle for the Minutemen. And you fight your first like Mylord Queen. I got hit like straight up by the Mylord Queen like acid attack. And it did a lot of damage, but I survived it. So I was pretty happy that I survived that. And also, it was going pretty fast. Like, it was actually running after me. I was scared to be in melee range of that thing. I didn't want to try out, like... I didn't want to see how much damage that thing would do to me. I also got, like, the knockdown animation from a Deathclaw. Like, if you get near a Deathclaw, it just grabs you, like, puts you on the floor and starts, like, ripping you off. But because I'm in power armor, like, I basically survived it. But what's cool is my dance basically saved me. Like, he finished off the Deathclaw while the Deathclaw was like ripping my head off in the animation. That's pretty... some pretty close calls in this run. Pretty insane. It's a lot of fun, man. I'm having a blast with it. Never liked playing with the followers because they trigger like trip line and traps and all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, the game certainly is pretty interesting. Oh, got a teammate there. What's going on here? Hey! Wonder if it's a fight club or an invasion. Well, we're gonna get ready either way. I think it might be... Not sure, actually. Okay, it is an invasion. Alright. Like, it's kind of tricky, because this is usually, like, a dueling spot. Oops. Insane rune art. Yo! The host didn't take damage there? That was so weird. There you go. Good shit, teammate. The DC? No. It just took forever to... Yo, what the fuck? Sorry about that. Like, this game is stupid. Sorry, teammate. This game just decided that it was gonna hit you for whatever reason. Like, great lock on. Yo, Clive, thank you so much the resub for 34 months, bro. Thanks a lot, man. Reds must have priority for lock on. That was crazy. That was a nasty, like... It felt like unfair, like, switch of lock. Like, it was very... It was very bad, like... What's unfortunate is, like, you know, when you're playing a video game, you want the player to have as much control over their character as the game allows it. So, like, if you have, like, movement, like, you want the movement to feel tight. If you have, like, aim, you want the aim to feel just right. You know, yada yada. And the thing with this game is the lock-on, you feel like you have no control over it. It's just a very terribly implemented feature. Yo, Castle, how you doing, bro? How would you fix it? There's many ways to fix it, but I don't think I'm gonna say it, because I would be doing someone I know a disservice. Someone I know already fixed it. Kind of fun to just throw pots at them. I'm not sure about that. The lat. Yeah, this guy has that shit lat. Like, for instance, here, if I just do that. Like, just switching to Zway there, I can have priority, for instance. No, Odium, like, I mean on a very fundamental level. Like, it's not that hard, like, to make a proper lock-on system that aims, like, or that locks onto wherever you're fucking aiming. Like, I've been saying it since, like, Dark Souls 3, like, if you watch some of these old, like, Dark Souls 3 vid, I'm sure you're actually gonna hear that solution that I suggested, like, even way back then. Just that someone I know already has it implemented, so I don't want other devs to be able to compete anymore. I don't give a shit about anyone making it good, just the people I know. Simple fix, play 100% on lock all the time. There you go. Okay, let's go back to greatness. There you go. We're about to swift slash some fools, guys. Well, it was good knowing you. I don't know what I'm gonna do to him. I think he's fat rolling. Is he gonna DC? No idea. Just kill him. Bloody Pop-Tart. Now, I know it's a terrible question, but I must ask. When does someone get a bloody Pop-Tart? Is it after you have, like, Pop-Tart for breakfast and you happen to have, like, you know, a specific condition that makes it come out of the other side bloodied? Or maybe you take a bite in your Pop-Tart, but you bite your tongue a little bit, and so there's a drop of blood on the Pop-Tart. Maybe that's how you get a bloody Pop-Tart. Nose bleeding and eating it at the same time. That's how you get a bloody Pop-Tart. You get a nosebleed while you're eating a Pop-Tart. That's the best one so far. Okay, I can't tank it. Oh. Oh, he's going back to his buddies. Alright. There's 3 of them. And the map seems to be cleared as well. I'd have fun here. Always people stream sniping. Alright, well, I guess I'm not gonna get any help. I'm thinking maybe we do this. Probably best to just play the good old boring and simple. Oh. Just realized he could attack back. Oh no, the world is not completely cleared. There's some enemies back there. Okay, well, at least we have somewhere to back up to. It's good to know. They're pushing right now. Or not. Enemies there. Probably went up top. Yeah. Great fight. Great players. Amazes you when a group sends the host out alone? Well, they don't send him alone. It's the host is like doing his own thing, and then usually the co-op partners are more worried about not dying than protecting their host. It's usually like a mix of the two. Like you have a host that's just very, very clueless, and then some co-op partners that just only care about not getting killed by the YouTuber. A mix of both. Alright, let's swift slash. Oop. Well, oh well. No, I'm 125 banana. Like people always say, you know, never trust fucking YouTube chat, like, or YouTube comment section, like, never. Yo, Soul Raider, thank you so much, man. Welcome back, dude. Thanks a lot, bro. Really appreciate. Yeah, we're using Skill Slash today because I never really used it on the current patch. And yeah, I am using it today, and it is most definitely Skill Slash. The ultimate pinnacle of skill. Oh, this is a fun place to invade, though. I always like invading here. I don't know why. It reminds me of Dark Souls 2. Yo, what's up, Canuck? How you doing, man? Skill slash? Cancel finds it funny. Cancel, you're like fucking... You're like a year late for that. It was called Skill Slash when it came out, man. You missed it. Essel was too busy picking up chicks in Cuba. You know, getting drugged up and saved by his chat on stream. Funny stuff, man. Alright, we're gonna get to see Skill Slash in a latent 1v1. Although I'm probably gonna be able to force trades. Not sure that's very good for me. Insane bush PvP. I wonder if this guy is going in the bushes on purpose. I won that. That was so weird. I was out of stem. Did not roll that. I mean, the lat makes, you know, these fights irrelevant, but it is what it is. You streamed the other day and no one came to watch? And you were drunk just talking to yourself? Bro. Where is Yem when you need him, man? Castle, do you have the VOD? Maybe we can watch the VOD here instead. We're gonna watch the VOD of Castle being drunk, alone in his own stream talking to himself. Could be good content. How much the internet plan in Cuba? Bro. Steve is never gonna let that one slide. He's never gonna let it go. He followed for more drunken rants. There you go. Hey guys, support Castle. You know, Castle is basically like, you know how in like different realities you have like your spirit divided in either like some gems or some like other people. Well, that's basically the case with Castle. Like, Castle is basically like the The sad boy part and the evil part in each one of us. Okay, just a little bit closer. Oh. I win that. I just yeeted myself. The amount of madness build-up is actually quite scary. That's on Gabri should do swaps BO9s. That's funny. Well, Castle and Seth was a pretty good swap. It makes for a pretty good swap battle as well. Like, Seth, when the game came out, he was basically like wearing a blue tear stone at the start of fights. Because he didn't want to have to swap during the fight, so instead of starting with the blue shield tally, he was starting the fight with blue branch sword. I always thought that was funny. And he would still beat everyone regardless. That's the funniest part. He's prepared? Yeah. He was saying it with a good laugh too. How do you improve at this game quickly? You only play during weekends? Hey man, that's similar to me. Like I only play every few days for like the duration of the streams. But I don't think I'm the right person to ask, even though I probably play about the same as you. Because I played a lot of Dark Souls 3 and most of my skill comes from there. But if you want to improve, really at any game, but in the case of this game, you need to find the best players that you can find. Whatever the platform you're using. If you're on PC, I think you should look toward like Dan 2. I think they probably have like some of the best players there. If you're on PlayStation, well, tough luck. Everyone's banned. I'm just joking, but half joking. And if you're on Xbox, well, I'm sorry, but you already lost. But yeah, jokes aside, find the best players you can find and duel people. That's the best way to get better in this game. Invading like what I'm doing is not gonna get you to be better. It's a very specific skill set that doesn't translate. Like, it's a very specific skill set that doesn't really translate much to other aspect of the game. Like, invasions are really about like a lot of knowledge and survivability. Whereas in duels, it's like you have to have your skills be owned as in HONED, you know. But with this game, you can definitely get lucky in this game. Like, it's not like previous Souls game where the better player would almost always win. Like here in this game, there's a lot of instances where someone can get a break, or you can just use hand axe and just smash. Yeah, there's a lot of setups that take away like the skill. Like for instance, if you're playing with dueling shield against like anything, or against like 90% of weapons, like you're gonna walk through everyone with no effort, without learning anything, without being good. Usually though, good players won't let you dueling shield them. They'll switch to something that can do something against it. Yo, Firekeeper, thank you so much for the 25 gifted subs, dude. Holy guacamole, dude. Thank you so much, man. Holy shit. Dude, thank you so much. Seriously. What have you been doing? There they are. That's very kind of you, seriously. Oh, ah. Oh, we swift slashing. Aw. Okay, well, need to back off here. This guy has that shit net. Speaking of shit net, here's the shit net weapon. It's gonna be hard to finish one off. This guy's probably very high level given his gear. Yo, I got stuck there. Get out of here, you shit face. Birdie, my meat. All right, against these guys, honestly, I'm gonna play a little more boring, so to speak. These guys are actually both, like, stupidly latent and high level. Fuck out of here. What depth are you in Nightreign? I dropped Nightreign a while ago. Like, before, when they started rotating the night bosses, I was like, alright, like, this is just Always the same thing, like, I don't really care about that anymore. So I dropped it. It was fun while it lasted, but too little content, too late. Thought you liked it? I liked it, but like I said, too little content, too late. Like, you called it slop rain. Like, do you not understand what you are saying? This is basically what it is. Like, you called it slop rain, and then you say, I thought you liked it. And then you ask me why, like, I'm not still playing it. Like, you answered your own question. Yo, Firekeeper, thanks for the gifted to Vale, man. 2025, everything is slop? No, dude, like Nightreign has so little content that I find it surprising that people still play it. Shut up, Soda, I swear to God, man. Oh my God. I don't want to pot out this guy. Let's use... I mean, Scythe is a fair matchup, I think. Scythe versus, what is it? Oh, it's a great sword. Oh, Great Cat and Scythe is a pretty even matchup, I think. Also, make it that. Bro never turns off his blue sign. That's some shitnet moment both times. Oh my God, this guy's net is actually so dog shit. Just runs basically like Pasha, but with even higher lat. Gonna get hit from behind there. Bro, like, fuck out of here. Hey, turn off your fucking tongue, dude. Oh my God, dude. Get out of here. That's such a scrub. Gets like free off pressure with... Oh my God, the net is so bad. Insane shit net. Terrible fight. Why can't people just host at Stormville? Tommy, like, I don't even want to fucking answer that anymore. Like, I've given up on it. Yo, Soda, thanks for, thanks for the resub for 2 months. I am L-triggering behind the rock with my sub. It's impressive. No one's gonna get that reference. Oh shit! Coyote, thank you so much for that, man. Welcome in, dude. Holy shit. Thanks a lot. They don't need to. It's a love message between me and you. Thanks, man. Yo, Goldmask. Thanks for the gifted sub. Guys, you're so generous. Like, what the hell is going on here? Coyote, thanks a lot for that, man. I don't see you around very often. Alright, guys. I think we have enough Swift Slash for today. Let's switch weapon. Do something, you know, a little more... Little more what? What do we use? Use Iron Cleaver? Bro, Iron Cleaver is gonna be so bad for invasions. Well, I guess we're keeping with Sight. Alright. Lionheart, do not turn on blue for this one. Don't do it. Don't do it, dude. What happened to Twitch? Yo, Love Thief, how you doing, bro? Nice to see you, man. Well, Twitch is still there, like... You know, the Twitch chat should be on screen. Oh my god. Blues are coming in now. Let's just fight the blues. If we can find them. Where are the blues at? Am I crazy? Yeah, there should be a blue in here. Oh, there he is. Yo, Firekeeper, thanks for the membership. Alright, let's do this. Alright, buddy. Do that as well. Felt like I was out of that. Guess I wasn't. Man, oh man, oh man. Okay. That's a backstab, bro! Like, and that net makes these fights so bad. Solid half a second after hit registration? Dude. I shouldn't be going for these BS, man. Is buddy a common word used in the French-Canadian vocabulary? I don't know, Steve, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I mostly learned to speak English on Xbox 360 with people from Brooklyn. And I'm not making that up. Like, this is actually how I learned. Love these guys though. Very, very cool people. Like they were basically like they were basically like the perfect environment for someone to learn. It's just that, you know, my English carries a lot of expression and swear words that basically constituted the learning material, really. We were two French Canadians back then that learned English from there. We basically learned together. We can hear like a bug like walking. You hear it? You hear it, right? No, we can't. We can't hear it anymore. Oh, I just heard it. I don't know if you guys can hear it anyway. It's like some bug walking sound effect. Yeah, video games are a great place to learn a language, to be honest. It's the perfect environment for it. Because you are driven to actually learn. Like, you have a reason to. And you also have immersion. You guys heard it, right? The bug again? Just keep hearing it. Would you ever like to visit New York City? Lots of amazing food. Oh, I went to New York a few times already. I'm gonna be honest. All the places I've traveled to, the best food's actually in Montreal. Because in Montreal, you actually have like the best food from pretty much each nationality. Like you legit have like top tier restaurant from all around the world in Montreal. So I've not tasted like food that tasted better than in Montreal. Elsewhere around the world, like throughout all the places I went to. Throughout Finnish cuisine. That I don't even know what Finnish cuisine is, so I wouldn't be able to speak on it. What's a typical meal, Ami? Also, I never went to Finland either, so... Montreal does have really good food. I mean, you have to know the right restaurants, but it really does. Yo, Love Thief, thanks a lot for the bits, bro. Welcome back, man. Nice to see you're still around, dude. You met Happy Hob in the UK last month. Well, I'm sorry for that. I'm just kidding. The historic downtown? Honestly, I don't think downtown has the, I don't know where you mean by historic downtown. I mean, the good restaurants are scattered a little bit everywhere. But, like, I don't know if you mean historic downtown by, like, the port, like the Montreal port. Because the port is very, touristic. Karelian pie, Cargelon, pasty, meat, petries, potatoes, and fish. Well, I would have to try it. You like poutine? Poutine is just fast food, dude. It's like a hot dog. You know, a hot dog here and there is very good, but it's not like actual cuisine, like just fast food. You know, what we have here is mostly a trade-off. Like, we don't really have, like, fancy, like, good bragging right meals or cuisine. But because of the nature of the city, we have, like, some of the best food from all around the world right available to us. So it's a trade-off. Pizza? What do you mean pizza? We have a ton of super good, like, pizza Italian restaurants for sure. You know, where the chefs are Italian and they've been here, like, they basically immigrated here and, like, all of their skills and expertise basically carried with them. Just a free mind trapped in a cage? What's up, Xenos? I'm here to free you from the burden of Elden Ring. The best pizzas in New Jersey, New York. Oof, that's man, the thing with pizza in the US, no matter where I went, it's a little too greasy, man. Just not fresh. Like, here's some of the pizza. It's like you get some fresh basil on top of it. Like, oh, like you can't, like, just tip the slice over and have like fucking oil dripping. Like, it just doesn't happen. You were only eating at Pizza Hut? Hell no, dude. Okay, why did it keep spawning us there, though? They're in the waterfall cave? Yeah, probably. Let's just say all my time in the US, I don't think I've really eaten anything that I remember being good. Like, all the places I went to, nothing has ever struck me as being good food. I'm just being honest. Like good food in the US is not something that it goes well together, in my opinion. Sorry about that, guys. Just the truth. Oh, come on. Oh, I mean, they went there now. Bro, Mungus, you want to go there? Guys, Mungus fucking gets, like, McDonald's, like, an extra for him to have, like, leftover McDonald's that he can put in the fridge for the next day. Like, and he's here fucking telling me that I go and get fucking McDonald's. Like, I don't go to McDonald's, Mungus. You're the one who goes there. And you even order extra for leftovers, buddy. Like, you're not gonna sit here and tell me that. Like, I'm not gonna let that slide, bro. Like, you outed yourself. I remember last time you were, like, I asked you, like, what were you eating? You said you went to order some fucking McDonald's, and you ordered some extra to have some leftovers for the next day, dude. Like, seriously, you can't make that shit up. Like, I don't want to hear you talking about, like, you know, me going to McDonald's. Like, I don't go there, you do. Texas style barbecue is solid. Yeah, I never went to Texas, but you're probably right. Like, you know, there's always good restaurants in a lot of places, but I'm just talking about my experience. Like, one a food culture that I recently discovered that I really hate myself for not having tried it sooner is fuck, how do you pronounce it in English? Haitian food from Haiti, right? I can only say it in French, but man, they have like, it's like the restaurants are not all equal, but if you find a good one, holy shit, that is good. Had some fried beef last time, and that shit was so good. Yeah, Steve, some Asian foods, yes. Never tried it, sound interesting? I mean, I've always been, like, trying different things, but I never really, you know, it just never really, never were, like the presentation, everything, like, it doesn't really speak to me or anything like that, but as someone who likes very spicy food, too, like, they have a lot of really interesting mix, honestly, like, it was definitely a very, very good experience, and I'm definitely like gonna start like going to these places more in the future. It was called Griot, I think, was the name of the meal. Absolutely delicious. But, you know, went to another place recently. It was not as good, was not as fresh. Same thing, you know, for eating Rio. But the first two places that we tried, oh man, it was good. First one was like a mom and pop's shop. And their food was absolutely fire, like stupidly good. But, like, you know, with these restaurants, like, every shop has their own homemade recipe, so you could be getting a really good one or a very bad one, and your experience will vary greatly depending on, you know, the shop that you're going to. I think it's worth, like, looking out for, like, Google reviews and stuff like that if you're gonna try it for the first time. Not just show up to any restaurant, right? But yeah, Montreal has a ton of those. China was the best food experience for you? I have, yeah, I know some people that went to China and tried like all the food there, and they found it like very, very exotic. And I know, like, I have a restaurant that I'm not gonna share because I'm always there, but fucking some Chinese food there. Oh, not like, you know, typical like Americanized or Canadianized Chinese food. I mean like real fucking typical Chinese food that's super spicy and delicious. I always go there. Just delicious every time. Like one of my favorite restaurants. I have a few restaurants that I always go to. But yeah, Montreal is just like, we are blessed with restaurants in Montreal. Like, so much good food from so many different places. It's insane. Mala rabbit head. Yeah, that is exotic. That's for sure. I never ate the head of of an animal, I think. I don't think I'm about that life. You know, to each his own, though. Maybe if I tried it, I would change my mind completely, you know? Unfortunately, you can't handle spicy stuff. Yeah, I can eat, like, a lot spicier than the spiciest Mexican, man. Like, genuinely. I could probably win, like, fucking spice contest and shit. Not spice, but you know what I mean, like, people like that eat like the spiciest stuff or whatever. I love spicy food. I understand that it's not for everyone. I also don't put, like, you know, spices in every meal. Like, there are some you know, food cultures that are better, like, without anything spicy in it. You don't want to put, like, spices. Well, spices is, I think, is a broader term, but you don't want every food to be spicy, basically, even if you love it. Your Creole and Asian food is a banger. There you go. See, like, the only thing I regret about this food is not trying it sooner. And also, I think, like, the perception for everyone else regarding this food, I feel like is going to be vastly different from the experiences I've had, like, trying different places. Like, it really varied greatly in quality in the places I went to. From, like, you know, like a 10 to a 6, you know what I mean? UK food uses negative spices? Yeah, so I swear to God, man. Dude, what is going on? The game seems dead. Like, we've been talking about food the whole time, attempting to invade with, like, nothing. I don't know what's up. Dude, the game just left us, man. It was like, you know, just keep talking about food. Like, no invasions are coming. Because I stopped using Swift Slash? Oh, that must be it. That's true. They need to have negative rating for restaurants instead of 0? Damn, dude. Yeah, I went to a restaurant, like, once where the food was actually so ass. Like, it was, like, unreal. Like, I couldn't believe that he sold, like, food like that. It was, like, disgusting. Try queuing up as a blue. I'm probably gonna get off after this because we've reached the 3-hour and the game is not very active anymore. Oh, little Skippy. Oh, come on, game. Wow, the range on that attack. Definitely something. Oh, it happened. You don't roll! Bro, I was waiting for the panic roll. He just did not roll. Oh, he DC'd! He DC'd instead! Yo, that's why he didn't roll. He was DCing. Oh my god, that's such a great invasion to end it. Oh god damn it, man. That's great. That's why he wasn't panic rolling. He was fucking pulling the plug. All right. Well, guys, thanks everyone for coming by today. Really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the some of the invasions we've had. Hope you enjoyed some of the conversation as well. You know, regarding food, I know there's good food and good restaurant everywhere. You just have to know the spots, really. That's what it comes down to. But I have my bias. Really like the restaurants in Montreal. Like, I seriously do. Alright, guys. Thanks everyone for coming by again. Really appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys up next time. All right, take care, everyone. Have a good rest of the day. All right, who's on right now? Who's on? We got no one. There's actually no one. Okay. We actually got no one to raid. Maybe we can raid some randoms? Okay. Yeah, guys, I have no one. Let's raid Gino. I have no one, guys. Alright, take it easy, guys. Yo, Love Thief, thank you so much, bro. Take care, man. Take care, guys.